it's still me. It's still Jessica. Hey guys, we're here for another Get Ready With Me with Ensley Reign Groovy Gardens. This is what we're using today. She's a beaut. I mean, I've already dug my fingers into this yesterday, so this is going to be fun to play with. I did go to Wig for, what are we going to call it? Wiggin' Wednesday? I don't know. I only have like 5 wigs. They're not the best. I mean, they're just for playing around with anyways. I will let you know right quick, just in case you're like, wow, I really like that wig. It's like, this one, it's a cheap wig, so the, what do you call it? Not hairline. Well, the hairline's kind of crappy on it, but where you would have like your natural part, if I plucked hairs out of here, I probably could make it look better, but I'm not gonna mess around with this one. This one came from this place. I'm not sure if that's a U or a J. I think it's U. O-U-F-E-I. This one might have come from Made in China. Pursue Beauty and Bloom Confidence. This one might have come from Temu. Because I've ordered wigs from Temu, Cheyenne, and Amazon. I think this one, though, came from... I'm not sure. Looking at this, I feel like this one came from... Well, you know what? Instead of me trying to, like, guess or remember, because it's been, like, it's been a year, I'll just look up on Amazon. If it's not on my Amazon account... Oh, I got rid of that Amazon account. I shut my Amazon account so I would stop spending. I'll look up this brand on Temu and Cheyenne. If it's not on either site, then it came from Amazon. But it's cute. I wore this one out in public once. Again, it's nothing like crazy, but I do like the colors. Like if you were to knock out this part right here, just pretend it's me, Dewy. I do have other ones too. I need to brush them out. I think this is the easiest one for me to brush out and put on this morning. So we're gonna remove my glasses. See, it's still me. And we're gonna go with some liquid elf porter. Oh my gosh. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer from Elf. We're gonna throw some of this on. Hopefully the hair does not get in my way of doing my face. I have all the other wigs up on my bed. Luna, stop trying to eat them. They're all in bags. I keep them all, when I'm not wearing them, I keep them in bags. I'm so excited to use this palette. Hey guys, I really think I want to try giving my hand out, doing a live, and I'm thinking this weekend. I think Sunday. I gotta see what we're doing this weekend. And then I'm thinking of doing it live as a test run because I want to make sure that quality for a live would still be good, because sometimes lives they cut in and out and stuff. So I want to make sure that if I do a live, where'd you go? That it works on my device. Alright, now we're going to go with the Saie Super Glowy Gel. I want to use the Warmglow today. Where's that one? Right here. I'm going to do like 3 pumps of this. I feel like the hair is going to annoy me. I don't have the wig cap on. I took it off because the wig kept sliding off. I have my hair slicked back in a low bun. If the wig moves, I can always just put it back on later. Okay, so while all of this sets, I'm going to go ahead and put my eyebrows on. I did make a tea, but it's like way too hot for me to drink right now. feel like this is the thing. You know what? I have clips, right? Maybe if I clip the front pieces back. Maybe I can just clip some of these pieces back for now. And then I can... There we go. I just need this hair to stay out of my face. And then hopefully the lighting also comes back. Come back! So let's do the Maybelline Express Brow. Come on, light. Do your thing. I do need a mirror. I think I'm going to use the Revelon this morning too for this look. Let's bring you guys closer. Skincare is done too. I did my skincare earlier just so I have time to soak into my skin. Yeah, I'm gonna do a test run for a live this weekend. I'll probably just do a get ready with me live. See if anybody drops by. If they don't, they don't. I know I'm good at keeping myself occupied and talked to. I know how to entertain myself. But I'm thinking if I do a live this weekend and it goes good, I might go live once a week on the weekend. All right, one brow down. It's not as early this morning. I think it's like 9 o'clock right now. I actually slept until my alarm went off. Although I did wake up before it went off, but I laid there and I was like, well, alarm didn't go off yet. Part of me thinks, though, I should have probably gotten up the first time I woke up to get my day started earlier. So, what day of the month is it? Is it the 5th? 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. June 5th, guys. Still haven't ordered anything or bought anything. She's on fire this month. Now, I really have a goal to do a low buy. I ain't doing a no buy. A no buy is just not going to happen with me. But I have a goal to do a low buy. I haven't come up with like, hey, this is how much for a low buy. I think my low buy is just, well, you know, I don't know. I'm not actively out seeking to buy anything at the moment because I do know some things that I would like to get, but I've got goals. I have so much makeup to play with that I can do my get readies with. I don't need everything right now. All right, that's pretty. Has anybody, I know I'm talking like, oh, I'm on a low buy, but has anybody looked at that new Chantecaille stuff that's out? Man, that's pretty. Expensive though, but pretty. All right, let's grab the Revelon Serum Tint. Put some of this on. Let me just flick my hair back. How long this is how long my hair should be soon. Just this hair is thicker. Actually, my hair probably is about this long right now. Just doesn't look as nice. Yeah, I really like this Revelon Serum tint. Just whatever is left. My lighting definitely dimmed on my end. It dimmed. I'm gonna turn just one of these up. Where's the arrows? Guess I'm turning both up. I need to make sure you guys can, that one's too bright. I need to make sure you guys can see. I was like, I need a mirror. I see a hair. Just gonna blend some of this. Does anybody else bite the inside of their mouth while they're sleeping? I keep doing that, which makes me think sometimes that I'm grinding my teeth maybe while I'm sleeping. I constantly keep biting like right here in my sleep. And I know I'm doing it while I'm sleeping because I wake up the next morning and it hurts. I'm gonna grab this sponge. The lighting's so thrown off that I can barely see you guys in the camera, but hopefully it fixes itself. Let's get this blended. I can't figure out where I put all my sponges. I know I have 3 dirty ones. Or is it 3 or 1? It's probably 1 because I only used 1 yesterday. I don't know if I have the clean and the dirty mix together, so I'm gonna have to well, I got a bunch of stuff to wash today. Good Lord. Who else gets just straight up dry skin just right here? No amount of moisturizing seems to help me. Grace and I went for a walk yesterday. Man, oh man, was that fun. I had her laughing the entire time. It was funny. She referred to me as Donkey because I got like 2 little poppers right there. I'm gonna leave them alone now. She calls me Donkey from Shrek because when we're out walking, she'll like walk a little bit ahead of me, but I'm in the back behind her just chatting away like non-stop. Yesterday she turned around, she's like, Donkey, be quiet, and then started laughing. Cause she walks around all grumpy while I'm in the back like all cheery and stuff, just blabbing away. All right, next thing. I'm looking quite pale. I think it's the lighting though. We're gonna use, once again, the e.l.f. Halo Glow. We're almost done. So let's just get this out. I know the wig is slipping off. I'll fix it when I'll fix it soon. Just quickly blending this in. One sec, guys. Sorry, guys. I got good news. I mean, I'm pumped because I've been praying for something. Guess what? Safeway just called me. I got a job interview Friday. I was like, Lord, please let them give me one more chance at working it there. Safeway's the place. I really, really want this job. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I had to get out of this video because they were calling me and I didn't want to let go through. I got a job interview Friday at 6 p.m. with Safeway. I'm so excited. So pumped. I just want to go back to work, like, so bad. I need a pen because I need to write down the lady's name. Oh my gosh, I'm so pumped. So I'm still going to go to Miriam's tomorrow. Actually, you know what? I might see if Miriam will let me go to her place tomorrow instead of Friday. 6 p.m. Friday, guys. Safeway. 6 p.m. job interview. Ask for Mary Ann. Marianne at customer service. I am so freaking excited. All right. Say is thank you, Jesus. Even though this only goes as far as a job interview, you know what? They took my resume, they looked at it, they called me for an interview. I will take that. That's enough to put me in a good mood, okay? Even if they don't hire me, I'm still happy. Oh, I'm so excited, man. I am so excited. Oh. It's silly. I really want to go back to work, though. It's like, I could feel like I could cry about it, but... Again, guys, I don't need to go back to work. Remember I told you, okay, I have unmedicated ADHD. The kids are saying... that even my OCD, some of it's, I've gotten away of doing a lot of my OCD things that I do. I know, tangent for a second. I feel like things are popping out with me because I'm idle. Started back to working out again the past 2 days. But I tell ya, it feels so good to not be idle. I don't want to be sitting at home idle because I feel lazy. And it's like... I don't want to spend like the next 20, 25 years just hanging out at home I'm still going to do my cooking and cleaning and going to Miriam's to clean her and Rick's home. But it's like I need more so I don't feel like I'm not doing anything. I know some of you probably totally understand it. Also, coming from someone who was bedridden for over a month because doctors were trying to figure out if I had a heart condition and stuff like that. It's been a year since I'm getting all the all clear for medical things. Like, I'm healthy as a horse, my heart's good. I just have chronic migraines and vestibular migraines, but we thought I was having strokes and everything. So it's like, now that I know, like, hey, I'm good, it's like, I don't want to sit at home idle. I am so friggin' pumped. It's like, seriously, thank you, God. Like, yes. That lifted my spirits. Not that I was like down or anything, but that lifted my spirits. All right, we're gonna go into Rare Beauty. Man, I was so happy. I guess I'm also happy too because I told Matt I haven't worked. Like, I've been working, like, I've been cleaning for Miriam and Rick for the past year, but I haven't had a job since Grace was 4. And I told Matt, I was like, you know what? No one's probably going to hire me anyways because they're going to be like, man, what have you been doing? It's like, well, I've been raising my kids. Matt's job takes him in and out of town all the time. Where sometimes he would have to stay out of town. I'm so excited. I'll let Matt know later. I want to get this video recorded. Anyways, I'm turning 39 and it's like... I mean, I know some people still hire people. But, man, I am... Sometimes I feel like they want like the younger kids, but you know, if you guys pray that this job interview Friday goes good. I don't care even if I only get part-time hours. It's like, yes, please. Leah just texted me. I'll let her know after I'm done recording. All right, skin's looking nice. I think we're just going to go straight into the eyeshadow palette before, well, you know what? I'm going to put some highlighter on. This calls for celebration highlighter. I'm going to put on Sheglam Lunar Glow highlighter in Vanilla Frost. I got to keep the box because, again, the name of this highlighter is not on this box. Guys, I'm so friggin' happy right now. That was like a hit of dopamine or whatever you want to call it. Now, I know David is also trying to get a job right now. He needs a job. He did have a... I don't remember if I came on and said David did have a job, but he realized he didn't like it, and what David really wants, there's a few things. He thought he would give steam fitting a try. I mean, steam fitting can make big money, right? The highlighter's on. I might add more later. But he realized that's not what he wanted. At the end of the day, his heart and mind still set on carpentry, which I think is great. It's just him trying to get his foot in the door for that. All right, guys, we're going to go right into it. Ensley Reign. And we're going to start out with the shade Bliss. Do I know what color story I'm going with? No. But we're going to start it with Bliss. Now I'm going to put that shade Bliss all over. Oh, there's no mirror in here. I just realized that. Okay. I guess I do need this one back. And I'm going to put the shade Bliss all over because when I swatched it yesterday, even though it looks tan, I want you guys closer. Even though it does look tan, I feel like it shows up just a little bit darker than my skin color. Ooh, I like that. I'm just gonna say this. I'm so surprised Safeway called me. I worked there before. Like 10 years ago. I was thinking that they wouldn't give me another shot to go back and work. But I did tell God, I was like, please just let Safeway call me. Like give me another shot to go work there and I won't screw it up this time. All right. You guys might not be able to see it. I can see it. And it's like a very cool toned. I mean, when I swatched this shade yesterday, I could not get it to show up during swatches. But on my finger, like see, you can see it right there. It's there. All right, I don't know what I'm going for today. We're going to go to the shade Free Love right here beside it. Same brush, dip that in there. I'm going to put this right here. That is pretty. Just like, whoop, kind of like a windshield wiper motion. Just like that. It's like kind of in the crease, like my natural crease, but blend it up. That's a nice color. Same thing right here. Put it in my crease and then open my eye and blend it above my crease. Just like that. I'm not going to add any more yet. That color is going to go on the bottom. Just like that. Let's get another brush, Tammy. Let's get another brush. I'm going to take this brush, which is a Luxie brush. I know it's an eye blending brush. I think it says large. The writing is coming off. I'm going to go into the shade, ooh, let's see, Mauve. This one here, and then this one here, Mystic Mauve. So I do want to get into these two colors as well. So we'll go into Mauve first. Put this on the corner. And blend a little bit upwards. So it looks like that. I'm going to go dip back into that. These are so soft. I mean, soft shadows, but like, they look soft on the eye. So have that like that. I think we might do a colorful look today. Is it weird that I put in my resume that I'm done? In my resume, I did like a summary on mine. I said that I wrote in my summary, like, I'm eager to get back to work, to get onto a team, to be part of community, to get hired on with someone who will teach me and help me to learn and grow, but keep me. I also wrote in there, like, my kids are, I raised my kids. I want to get back to work. Is it weird that I wrote that on my resume? I just want to be really transparent. Like, listen, I want to go back to work. I think I've matured a lot since my late 20s. Even since, like, being 30, and I'm turning 39 this year, I feel like I've matured a lot since then as well. I still have, like, growth to do, but this brush, nothing on it. I'm just going to go over. I also wrote my availability. I said I'm completely free. Like, my schedule is wide open. I said my only stipulation is I will not work past midnight. Like, I'll work to midnight and that's it. Reason being, because Matt gets up at 4 in the morning to go to work. And I don't want to wake him up at like midnight and be like, hey, can you come get me? I'm not taking taxi or Uber because I don't trust them. Not that every person who does taxi and Uber is a bad person or has evil thoughts, but no thank you. And then transit, I think, stops at like 11. And even then, I wouldn't want somebody, especially at that late at night, catching on to my routine of getting home and stuff. That's the kind of thinking that I do. All right, I want to go into that shade Majestic Mauve on a different brush. This one's too fluffy. Let's try this one. So Majestic Mauve, it looks like it's peachy. I wonder why it's called Mystic Mauve. But it's very pretty. Yeah, like there's nothing mauvey about it. So I wonder why they call it Mystic Mauve. Anyways, I'm going to dip into that shade with the brush I just grabbed, this ColorPop one. I want to put this right here. So on the rest of my lid, and then blend it upwards. Then I'm going to go back into that Free Love shade. So the first pink one. So not this one, but this one. I'm going to go back into this one. And then I'll probably go back into this one. But we'll start out with that first pink shade that I used first. Well, I guess we're going colorful today. I'm just taking this shade and blending over the edge. I know you're probably like, Tammy, you're taking it too high. Trust the process, guys. I know you guys know I can pull a look off. I kind of feel like this brush might be too big to get the impact that I'm wanting on the outer part of my eye. So let's go into grabbing a couple of brushes that I use, but I'll just gonna grab my color swatch. Is it called color swatch or color switch? Oh, I mean, I hope the interview goes good and that I get hired. I know other people are trying to get jobs too. Reason being, I also would like to get this job, this specific one. It's literally a 5-minute walk. So I'm going to dip into the shade, I think, yeah, it says Mauve right here. I'm going to dip into that, but then I'm going to dip into, oh my gosh. There's so many choices in here. Okay, let's just start with Mauve. Let's just start with that. Putting it on the outer part. The shade might also be too light for me to get it as dark as I want. I think I'm going to stick with the peachy, like the peachy pinks, like the mauve and the peaches. Let's go into, I'm going to take the shade Foxy and run that on my lower lash line. Switch this off for a sec. Got something on my tooth. Don't worry about it coming down too far. I will fix it. I feel like for me to continue, I want that color on my lid as well, actually. Because that's pretty. I'm just dipping into Mauve and Free Love. Boy, oh boy, am I getting hungry. All right, we're gonna go in the shimmer. Don't worry, I'll clean this up shortly. Ooh, I'm gonna go into Jazzed first, which looks like this. The shade right here. There's no mirror. I will email Miriam when I'm done too. I'm gonna see if I can go clean for her tomorrow instead of Friday, because I'm usually at her place till 4:30. Interviews at 6. I don't want to rush. I usually, when I'm done her place, feel like shit. All right, so here we are so far. I want to go back to the outer corner. I want to deepen the outer corner out because I do want to do another shimmer. I'm going to go into Babe. This one right here. I don't know if you guys could tell, but when you put that color Babe over the shimmer that's out here, it turned like aqua. It's like blue. It changed the color of the shimmers, which is cool. I'm keeping this color on the lid, but I'm putting it, I don't know if you guys could see, like on the lid in my actual crease. I'm blending it over some of those shimmers because it changes the color of the shimmers too, which is pretty sweet. Same thing on the other side. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. Before I continue on, I might use some concealer today as well. I'll probably do a little bit more eyebrow as well. So I'm just gonna run this right there. Just like that. Because I'll probably take a skin tone color and blend up there so it's not such a stark white color. Do the same thing over on this eye. Let that dry and then I'll blend up there. How are we liking this look? It's kind of fun. It's making me think of Lisa Frank. Why is it making me think of Lisa Frank? I think it's because like the purple, the yellow, the green, the blue, the orange, peachy. It's giving me Lisa Frank vibes. Anybody else or just me? I'm dipping into the shades Mauve and Foxy. So I'm kind of curious how that changes. It's a pretty look. All right. I want to take Moon Child, which is this shade right here. You know what? We should try wetting a brush. Because I don't have, come on, let me see what I got in here. I think this one probably the best. No. I'm going to go into the shade Moonchild. See if I can get that picked up on this brush. Oh, wow, that's way too much. Way too much. Ugh. Maybe I don't even need to wet this. Am I going to ruin the look? I don't want to ruin the look. I don't think I'm going to wet it. That really kicked it up a notch. Obviously, it's not the same color that, wow. If you're wondering what Moonchild looks like on its own, it's right there. There's like purple, there's like, it's iridescent. This one you would call it's a multi-chrome for sure. Kind of want to take my finger and just pat over it. But it really like pumped up. Pump it up. Let's do the same thing to the other side. Wow. I'll take my finger and like press it just to make sure. I'm dipping into Babe and Foxy. Because I feel like when you mix the colors also over that shimmer, it changes the color. It looks so cool. I do think, though, I need to stop before I turn my whole eye into a galaxy. That looks so pretty. All right. Let me grab. I'm going to go into Free Thinker and Bliss. I'm just going to mix these two. Blend a little right here. You guys probably won't see a noticeable difference, but and right here, I'm just going to blend. This eye, the corner of this eye is watering, but that's okay. Ooh, it's nice, it's nice, it's nice. So how many shades did I use in this? I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I used the first top. I used the first 5 shades on the top. Moonchild is everywhere. That's okay. I used so I used the first 5 shades here. I used these 2 shimmers, and then I used this shade called Foxy, and then I used this shade here called Babe. So not bad, not bad. The color combos that you can go. You don't have to use, you could literally use just 2 shades or 3, whatever. Let me pull my hairs in my neck. All right. I might need this concealer brush again. What are we missing? I need mascara. I'm going to curl my lashes today, just to see if it helps any, and then we'll finish off the rest of the face. I need some blush, probably some more highlighter, and a lippy. Do wish this eye wasn't watering though. Mascara. Oh, I did say I want to use the ColorPop mascara today, so we're going to go into the ColorPop Level Up. I think this is a brown mascara. Yep. I want to use this one because I want to see if I like it. I think I do like it. This look also could use falsies. It could use a big lash, but I don't do big lashes because I don't do falsies. I don't know, can you guys see? Too bad there's no way for you guys to see how my eyes look to me. Darn. I see blue. Looking down in the mirror, I see blue, but you guys, I can't, how would I get it to show, like reflect back to you guys? This mascara seems kind of dry. I thought it was wet, but is this a dry formula? So Friday's Get Ready With Me is going to be a job interview. Get ready with me. I wonder if there's a way that I can show you guys how this looks. Like, would this work? Can you guys kind of see? I need a bigger mirror. Oh, like, here you go. Like, see how, like, I'm looking at you right now and it's green, but in the mirror, it's purple. You see how that? Like, see, it's, oh, look, it's really dark. But then, like, I start turning my head. And it looks different colors. Like, how pretty. All right. It's so cool. All right. Seems like a dry mascara. I have glitter all over my face, but you know what? That's fine. So that's it for my mascara. Let's finish off the face, shall we? So, I think I want to keep the blush kind of toned down. We're going to use this, but we're also going to use... No, Tammy, use something different. Use something different. I'm always using the same things. That's a lip gel. I'm trying to find the... Here we go. Let's use the Give Beauty. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, I can do this. Well, I feel like I need some concealer first, but let's put some of this on first. This is in the shade Hibiscus. Pretty color. So I'm going to put this on first and then go in with my concealer. So then if I make a mess with this, I can clean it up. I can't wait to watch Chris's video. Am I caught up on... I'm not caught up on videos. I am not caught up. Chris and Kathy posted a video together this morning. An hour and a half. I'm excited to watch it. See what sort of shenanigans the ladies get into this morning. That is pretty... It's only my second time using this Give blush. She's pretty. Alright. The wig is sliding off. We'll fix it when I'm done. Concealer. I do think I need a little concealer, so let's use... Well, this one's almost gone. I know, now I'm all of a sudden quiet. That's because now I'm thinking. Sorry. I'm like, I didn't expect to get called for an interview. I thought for sure they were going to see I haven't worked in a long time, and I'm excited though. I'm so excited. I feel like I kind of like how the liquid and cream blushes are a nice base for under powdered blushes. All right. Do I need more eyebrow? Well, let's get some blush on and then let's grab a bronzer. Makeup Revolution bronzer in, well, it's the Mega Bronzer in One Cool. Again, everything I use will be listed down below per usual. I'm just going to take this brush and just pounce it. I think I've already said this too. In the event that I do happen to get a job, I will still do get ready with me's. Because I'm still going to wear makeup to work. It's just the job interview, I won't show up looking like this. I'll show up, well, you'll see, because I'll do a get ready with me for a job interview. Here's the question though. Do I wear neutral colors for the job interview or a bright color? All right, she's bronzed. Let's go into the Cover FX Mojave Mauve, and I'm just gonna mix the two. I want more highlighter. More highlighter. And then we'll go in with blush. I like this highlighter because it's like a vanilla shade. It's not colored. That's what I think that's what my gripe is with the Rare Beauty blushes. I like them, but they're so pinky purple, highlighty on me. Like every time I turn my cheek, all I seen was like the whole thing, like purple, pink sparkles. That's what it looked like. I would have preferred if they had like a highlight like this into them. And then I need a blush brush. We'll use this one. This is also a Luxie brush. I'm not sure what it says, but so I'm just going to take and mix these two. Well, I'll do this one first. I'll just... I need to look in the mirror. Ooh, that's pretty. I might use this blush for the job interview, but go without the highlighter. And then I just dipped into the other one. I'm going to go over top. Gonna go dipping back and forth between the two now. It's like I need more. Here we go. And then the last piece de la resistance. What do you call that? I don't even know. I take that back. What I just said. What am I missing? What is Tammy? What am I missing? A lip. Is that too pink? I feel like I keep gravitating. Let's put this one on. I think it's called Dragon. Pink Dragon. I already used this one this week though. Well, I guess first things first, let's go with a lip liner because I haven't used a lip liner in a hot minute. So we're going to use Rimmel Lasting Finish in 120 Pink Candy. I do need to sharpen this. And then we'll go in with, do I use Hibiscus or no? It would really tone the look down. I mean, the colors, I just think Lisa Frank, looking at this eye look, I love it. So it says Nude Stick in the shade Nudies Matte. This is in the shade Cherie, Cherie. That's pretty, but does this complete my look? Or is this too plain for the lip color? Nope, this completes the look. Alright guys, what do you think of this palette? I love it. It's so pretty. I wish there was like another way that I could show you guys. I mean, I know you guys can see. So pretty. Let's check it out on this side. If I can... Oh, that looks cool. Let's see if I can... I need like a bigger mirror. Me trying to figure out how to hold it. But you can definitely see, like, see the purple blue? Just depends on like what light we're in. So cool. I love this look. It's colorful, out of my comfort zone, but I do want to play with more color because I'm realizing I can pull off color, not just the neutrals, and it's fun to play with. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me. I'll have to edit these clips together so you guys can join in on my excitement about getting that phone call randomly. And today's Wednesday? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to get out of here because I got to reach out to Miriam and see if I can switch around my schedule with her. I can't see it being a problem. And, yeah, either way, I'll be back here tomorrow for a Get Ready With Me. What do we want to see tomorrow? I'm thinking tomorrow... I think I'm going to keep the Lorac Amour palette. I'll use this for my work Get Ready With Me, I think. Yeah, we can do I think I can pull off a work appropriate or a job interview appropriate look with that. So tomorrow, maybe we'll do a 2-palette combo. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more videos or future videos. This is so awkward. And yeah. Let me know what you think about me trying out a live this weekend, like a test run. I think I do want to do a test run this weekend just to see if I can actually get good quality for my live. Like, make sure it actually works and it's not like all weird. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about this palette and this look down in the comments below. And do we like Wiggin' Wednesdays? In the event that I do get hired, I might not be able to do Wiggin' Wednesdays. I might have to do my wig on a day where I don't have work. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.